Happy Friday, everyone. I am actually in the car. My name is Melanie with Thriving the Fishbowl, and I'm in the car hiding from mosquitoes in Michigan at my daughter's soccer practice. It is the most beautiful day here, and we have mosquitoes out. But tomorrow, it's 68 degrees, and tomorrow it's going to be 40 degrees and rainy. So it's kind of crazy. So I just wanted to wrap up my series on tackling the debt monster. And I wanted to ask you tonight, what do you do when you're in an emergency? Because when you're in debt, you are in an emergency. And so I looked up the definition of an emergency, and here's what it is. An emergency is a serious, dangerous situation requiring immediate action. And if you are in debt, you are in an emergency, a financial emergency. And so what do? When you have an emergency, what do? Number one, you take a deep breath, and what do they always tell you? Remain calm. All right, that's what you need to do. But you have to look at the situation as a whole, okay? You have to say, where are we at? And we have done that in this series, and so hopefully if you've missed this videos, you can go back to my page or my YouTube channel or my blog and see all that. You also have to assess the immediate threat. What is the threat to your life with this debt? What's going to happen? All right. And then you have to remove yourself from danger. So you have to remove yourself from danger. So what are you going to do? You're going to follow those steps I gave you, and you have to seek help. So my final pieces of advice for you are: don't sweat the small stuff. Just take a deep breath, find a support system, and get people on board with you to do this with you, okay? And it's not going to last forever. And so the bottom line is, you know what? You can do this. I had put down, find a support system, tell people what you're doing, and then ask God to help you. Because I know He will help you in the long run if you are seeking to get out of debt. And know that if you're seeking to get out of debt, it's going to help you. And we always say, we have a term in our family, we say, we're having a short-term loss for a longer gain. And so I said, just think of some ways that you can cut back and tighten up the belt and just really, really work to get out of debt. And so if you need help, I would love to help you. I'm not a professional, but I can give you an ear, when you have to cut back or whatever. But, I just talked to somebody this morning who said, you know what, I am 60 years old and I really just don't even enjoy my job. And I just want to, I wish I had planned better when I was younger. And I was thinking, you know what, that's exactly why I've done this series on debt, because, I'm in my 30s, but all of us that are watching, we have a chance. I told that person this morning, I said, it's not too late. You can make changes even now and see things happen. And I even read an article today about how if you invest $35 a week when you're in your 20s towards retirement, you will retire. It will just yield over and over. And so I advise you, go back and watch my videos and get the Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. That's where all this stuff came from. It's wonderful. But I promise you can do it. You can get out of debt. And thanks for watching. Hopefully this made sense, because like I said, I'm at the soccer field, and you can see my little, I'll flip it around, my little soccer player. Oops, no, I didn't flip it around. Okay. You can see my little soccer player coming towards me right now. See that beautiful night? So, all right. Well, y'all have a good night, and thanks for watching. And I will be starting my next series tomorrow. So we'll see if you can guess what the topic is. Bye.